Hi everybody, this is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength, and welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well wherever you are in the world. Happy holidays to you, and I hope you're enjoying time with your loved ones and your family. I just wanted to hop on here and share with you some things that I learned. You know me, I love passing on good information, or what I deem to be good information. So I was perusing Etsy shop and I learned about this shop via Instagram. You can learn so much virtually. I got introduced to Rochelle on her Instagram account, and she has a shop called Fancydollhouse, and that is on Etsy, and she specializes in selling vintage items, not just apparel, but items for the home, accessories, all types of knickknacks and different unique items. So if you're into fine china, she has it. If you want an old style like hair dryer, she has that. I mean, she has everything under the sun in her shop, and she has very reasonable prices. So you definitely want to check out Fancydollhouse. I will leave all of that information in the description box below, and make sure you check out Rochelle on Instagram. You will be entertained. She has the best personality ever. So I was in her shop and I happened across these vintage bags, which I absolutely love. And these are some Giorgio Beverly Hills vintage bags. Giorgio Beverly Hills? Yeah, you heard me right. Not Giorgio Armani, but Giorgio Beverly Hills. We're talking fashion history here. Now, back in the day, in the 80s, you knew about Giorgio Beverly Hills because the fragrance was all the rage. You know, if you ever perused a Vogue magazine or Cosmopolitan magazine, you probably saw one of their advertisements with the yellow and white stripe, you know, design motif. That's what they were known for. That was the shop on Rodeo Drive that you saw in Pretty Woman. You saw it in Clueless. You know, you had your little yellow and white striped bag and you were prancing around on Rodeo Drive. Now, I have visited Rodeo Drive, but I don't remember seeing the Giorgio Beverly Hills store. I think they were bought out by the time I had gone to Rodeo Drive, so I missed out on the history of being in the actual shop of Giorgio Beverly Hills. But in case you didn't know, Giorgio Beverly Hills was founded in 1961 by Fred Heyman and George Grant, and they derived their name from Grant's first name, Giorgio, and so that's how they established their name for their business, Giorgio Beverly Hills. So the store was initially set at 273 Rodeo Drive, which I now think is where the Louis Vuitton business is housed. But now they really hit their peak in the 80s when they launched their fragrance line, like in 1981. Avon later bought out Giorgio Beverly Hills, and then Procter & Gamble bought that line or that brand out. But I'll leave the links to my resources in the description box so you can go back and read it for yourself. But anyway, these bags come from that history, that company, the Giorgio Beverly Hills. So let's check out the bags that I'm so excited to share with you. So this vintage soft buttery leather quilted bag, as you can see, it has the tassel here, and the strap on that is just so beautiful. It's interwoven chain and leather, and it's a very weighty strap, if you will. It has, you know, the gold detailing, and on this side you have a pull tag that says Giorgio Beverly Hills on it there. And this is so cute because it is a shoulder bag. It's too short to wear as a crossbody, but I'll show you the crossbody that came with it as a set. So it has three major compartments. You have the snap side pockets, which are very deep. Now the interior of it is a faux leather. The outside is like a soft lamb's leather. And then you have a center zip pocket here. And I do have it stuck inside. You have a zip pocket, and it's just that faux leather interior on the inside as well. And then on this side, you have another snap section here. So really, really cute bag. I absolutely love it, but it's very, very roomy. This is what it looks like from the side, and then it does have feet on the bottom. but such a gorgeous, gorgeous bag, and it has really stood the test of time. I would imagine that this is probably from the 80s. I really don't know. I did not see a date code on the inside, but I absolutely love it. It smells divine. You know how vintage leather ages so well. All right, so with that bag came this cute crossbody. It has the same type strap with the woven detail and chain, and then it has this leather padding here, which I love, and it sits at a very nice level on my waist, which I'll show you in just a minute. You have this nice pull closure that opens to this coin-like interior with the faux leather interior. Then you have your gold Giorgio Beverly heels plate on the inside there, and you do have some little side slots on either side, so you can carry quite a bit in this. I absolutely love these bags, and I think it's just nice to have a little bit of fashion history, having some pieces from the Giorgio Beverly Hills store, which is no longer in existence, but there's a history to it, and that's what I love about vintage. So now I'm going to show you what they look like on, and then we'll close out. So stick around, stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm going to switch out of the bag that I've been carrying all week. This is my Henry Bendel, New York, all around town or about town tote. So now I'm just going to switch out of this bag and see what we can fit into both bags. So we're going to start with the main compartment first, since it's the largest compartment. And normally I carry just a little carry-all pouch. I've been carrying this since the summer, but this has all of my womanly necessities, lotion, things like that. So that fits in there with no problem. Then I have been carrying a very large wallet. This needs a little maneuvering to fit in there because it's so big, but it does fit. It's a tight fit, but it does fit, as you can see. And then you still have the zip pocket, which I could put something in there, like something small that I may want in there. So there's still plenty of room to throw my keys on top, definitely. Side pocket. I do have my eyeglass case, and I have a pretty thick eyeglass case, and that will go down in one of the pockets. Okay, so I did get it to close on that side, so that is that one. All right, so now we have this side, and the only things I have left are my little card case. So I don't know if I should put that in the center. Maybe I should put that in the center. Let's unzip that because there's still room. So I'll put that in the center part. Okay, so that will go there. And then I have my hand sanitizer, and my mask can also fit on this outside pocket. My phone definitely fits, but it would be a tight fit, so maybe I would have to kind of move some things around. If I wanted, I could put that in the center pocket. I'm really stuffing that center pocket. All right, so that is stuffed. I probably could do away with the eyeglass case, maybe. And I would have room for my mask and my phone on this side. It's pretty packed, pretty stuffed, as you can see, and pretty hefty. So I don't know if I would carry the eyeglass case. Let's try the smaller purse. So I definitely would have to eliminate some things. This could actually just fit your ID and your card if you want it. So I could just slide my driver's license and my ID in there. I could probably slide it in here. It would definitely fit on the side. It would fit on the side, but more than likely, I would have to take out my cards and just slide them down in there. So as you can see, the cards and ID would fit in there. Then in here, I could take out things like lip gloss, you know, lotion, picks, mints, all that stuff. That could go in there. My lotion. So I do have my ID, and then I could fit some things on the sides still, like my mask, my keys could go in there. So it would work. I just had a thought. So if you have your driver's license and your credit cards in here, you could use this as your insert bag or your carry-all bag, because it would hold, like I showed you earlier, it would hold your cards, and then you have everything else you need in there, and then you still have room on the sides for anything else, and then you can just drop that down in there, no problem, and you're ready to go. So I love this set so much, and like I say, it's so buttery soft. I just love how soft it is. Guys, that is it for this video. It's just short and sweet. I just wanted to share with you these two vintage bags that I got by Giorgio Beverly Hills. I've never owned anything by Giorgio Beverly Hills, and it just piqued my interest to kind of delve into the history of the company. Now that I own some pieces by them, I really want to know about the pieces that you own, especially if someone asks you about them. You can tell them a little bit about the history, and I learned something new. That's what I love about fashion. There's so much out there to glean about, you know, the things that you enjoy and love. And so I learned a little bit more about, you know, the 80s fashion iconic store, Giorgio Beverly Hills, and I wanted to share that with you. If you have any like vintage brands that you've acquired that were new to you, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And let me know if you ever own anything by Giorgio Beverly Hills. Let's create a little dialogue, a little chat. My name is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength. Remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you, because He loves us so much. And I love you too. And I will see you next time really, really soon. Bye.